Dude, what's going on, guys? Just finishing getting set up here. Are you guys ready to see the future? This is all of gaming throughout all of history since Pong has been leading to this. Hello, hello, hello. What if it's, dare I say, mediocre? That's impossible, Furcon. It can't be mediocre. Heck, what's up, dude? Zildjian, what's going on? I'm hyped for this. I'm scared. Yeah, it should be interesting. It seems like almost 100% that they have some sort of console thing. I don't know if you guys saw at their booth area or whatever. They have like all these older consoles like on display, and then there's like an empty case or something. So it seems like it's got to be a console, or at least something physical. Yo, Shiza, when are you coming back to the drum room with Luker? Oh, no. I guess I have to, right? You just gave me $5. We'll have to figure it out. Does it start at 1 EST? Yeah, it starts in 16 minutes. Our console doesn't use HDMI. That's for peasants. Instead, we include one Chromecast. Oh, man. That'd be great. I'm hyped to see if they make... Yeah, I mean, who knows? One of the things I was telling people is this is Google. So if they want to throw big money at this and have, like, real games that are exclusive, they could. I don't know if they will, but they could. Calling it the console is going to be Google Home with a few small updates. A Google Home. Shy, is the person in the banner you, or is it a meme I've missed out on? Well, it's both. It is me and it's a meme you've missed out on. Please no, Cloud. They're definitely going to do something. I think they're going to have something else. They're going to have like a console, but I definitely think they're going to talk a lot about the cloud gaming stuff, and it'll probably all sync up, so you can like play the game on the on the console and then play it on your phone, I guess, on the go, with like 15-minute input delays. How long till it starts? It starts in 14 minutes and 56 seconds. It's a live countdown on their YouTube page we got up here. The guy is smashing a Nintendo Switch on stage. This is the past, you peasants! Take your Nintendo Switches and just throw them in the garbage. We have the future. Hey, Shy, did you play any of the main Persona games? I played 4 a little bit and 5. 5 is great. Definitely recommend. Google Switch. I'm a little conflicted with the privacy aspect because we're talking about Google here. Oh yeah, it's going to be watching you 24/7. Oh, whoa, Google. What the hell? Alright, I gotta, like, turn this down everywhere. I wasn't ready. Since when was this happening? This has been going on for a while. you guys hear that, by the way? That way I know you're getting audio. But will it run Doom? Like I'm gonna turn them down. Yes, 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 okay. I know you want to hear these sick beats. This is a banger, dude. When does it start? It starts in 13 minutes. Do you think the machine will be disc-based? I would hope so. I would hope so, but you know what? It would make... I could see them not doing it. I mean, Microsoft, we already know, is going to do a... one of their consoles is going to have no disc. So it's possible. Hey, ChiGuy, do you expect big things for this? I don't expect it to be too crazy. I mean, I would like to be surprised. But it seems like a lot of the... From who's coming, there are some impressive... I think they said id Software is going to be there. I think Crystal Dynamics is going to be there. But I don't know if we're going to see... Like I said, I don't know if they're going to be like, oh, we're doing a exclusive Tomb Raider or something like that. Power to the gamers. It might be a cloud gaming. Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to have something. The cloud, I think, is going to be a part of it, but I have a feeling they're going to have a system that plays on the hardware as well. I just do not like I don't get... I mean, I get the hype for the cloud stuff, but, you know, I've played it on a bunch of different systems, and it's just... It's rough. It's rough, man. Those input delays. I noticed you shit, Sage. Ubisoft promoted it on their Twitter. Okay, maybe they're going to be there. What is this? Why am I watching this in school? Crafty, get back to class. You'll have cool math games as an exclusive. Cloud gaming isn't ready for the... Yeah, definitely not for us. Or for the US. I heard good things because they did a test for that Google Stream thing with, I think it was Assassin's Creed Odyssey. They let some people try it, and I heard people say good things. But again, the people I'm hearing say good things are all other YouTubers who probably have kick-ass internet connections. And the whole point of it isn't really to play it in your fucking house. It's to be able to play it, like, on the go. And that's when you're going to have the problems. When you're not, like, plugged into your... you know, 500 meg down connection. Half-Life 3 exclusive? Dude, that would be big. I hope this is another E3 20... Oh, 13... Oh, the no-selling used games, always online. Yeah. That would be... I think that's probably a good reason why they shouldn't do it, because of the backlash from that. Thoughts on rumors about Google's console having free multiplayer? I didn't hear about that, but that'd be a good selling point, especially now that Nintendo has paid online. They could be the, you know, the new only person who doesn't make you pay for it. Do you think the Google console is going to be the next 3DO, Atari Jaguar, or Philips? All right, let's not talk shit about the Philips CDI, okay? Hotel Mario, come on, get out of here. The real question is it compatible with Labo VR? How do you feel about the controller? I don't think it's. I hope that's not the final thing, because the controller thing was based off of like a patent or something, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the final controller. At least I would hope not. because it looked pretty trash. Zelda CDI Breath of the Wild, there you go. Sonic 06 is getting a remaster on this. Dude. I mean, they couldn't make it any worse. How's the blast processing? We have Nintendo, we have Mario and Zelda. Google, we have Pornhub. Pornhub and VR. What's up? What's up, guys? Do you think this will fail or succeed post-reveal? Man, yeah, it's really hard to say now because, I mean, they could just blow us away right now. We don't know. I mean, we're going to have to see what happens. Do you think it'll look more like a DualShock or an Xbox? It'll probably look more like an Xbox. I feel like Xbox is more the way everybody's going. I think that's more what what is it called? The Nintendo Pro Controller is like, and I know Sony actually, they have a new, I don't know if it's like an Elite controller, but a new type of controller that is very similar to the Xbox. So I would assume it would probably be closer to the Xbox. What could be the system's stronger or weaker? Oh, it's definitely going to be stronger. If they have a console, like a box console, it's got to be stronger than the current hardware because we're going to be having the PS5 and the Xbox 2 or whatever in like a year. They can't come out with something that's the same specs as the current stuff because we're already towards the end of that. That'd be a huge misstep. Again, if it is a console. Xbox One, 2. Will I be able to use my Steam games, though? That would be crazy, but I would doubt it that they would have Steam. That would be a huge selling point, though. If anybody, really, if they brought Steam over. There's no way it could be worse than the PlayStation Classic, that's true. Are you looking forward to the Joker? Oh, here we go, boys. Turn this up. Oh, never mind. I thought it was starting. We still got like 6 minutes. I'm from the Philippines. Good midnight, dude. Damn. I'm interested to see. Yeah, I mean that's the big thing. What are the games? Is Google going to claim this? We're gonna find out really quick, I think. That was one of my worries. That's why I didn't announce if I was going to stream it for sure, because I wanted to kind of just wait to see if other people streamed it, and I saw Spawn Wave and some other people are doing it, so I'm like, alright. I think I'll be safe. Why would they? I mean, companies are just weird like that sometimes. I mean, Pokemon claimed at first, the Pokemon Company claimed the new Pokemon Direct. Ubisoft had that thing where they banned my streaming because they like claimed their stream for like a day or 2 days. So I don't know, it's always weird. Because it would suck, like, because isn't the Nindies thing tomorrow? So it's like, if I want to stream the Nindies tomorrow, how much would it suck if Google claimed and like banned my streaming for like a couple days and I couldn't stream it? But I think we'll be okay. After Google, what do you think is the next company that'll announce the game? God, I hope none. I don't need to buy all these consoles. I do like the competition, but dude, I don't need like 5 or 6 consoles hooked up to my TV right now. Do you think there'll be a new IP? That'd be cool. We're announcing Halo Master Chief Collection for Google. Yeah, they got it on just about everything else. I genuinely just learned about this, and I'm low-key kind of... I mean, yeah, it's always exciting when there's new gaming stuff. I hope it's good, man. Google console names anyone? Gamecast, Google Playbox. Yeah, I think it'll have Google. It'll be like some take on Google. They're too... I don't know. I feel like they're too weird to not. Everything's like Google this, Google that. You know Skyrim will be on it. You just know it. For $60. It's free real estate for Skyrim. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be in it. From what I've seen so far, I have pretty good faith that it'll be a physical box here. I'd say I'm about 85% that I expect to see an actual console here. But we'll see. Could it be VR? It could be VR compatible. I don't think it would be just a VR thing, though. How long till it starts? Yeah, 2 minutes. It's gonna be coming up here quick. Actually, let me full screen this. So we're in here. Yeah. This direct looks weird. Untitled Goose Game. Hopefully, Untitled Goose Game. We get something about it tomorrow. They got the Nindies thing. Maybe they do a stealth drop. It's one of those, and it's available right now. What are you most excited for? To hear games. What are the games, and what is like the... I guess if there is a console, what is like the potential? Like what is, like, how powerful is it? All that typical garbage. Can't wait for a Crowdcat video on this. Oh my god. If it's really cringy, hopefully he'll do something like that soon. Crowdcat's like one of my favorite YouTubers. $500 exclusive Fortnite bundle. Oh. You know it. You know there'll be a Fortnite one. Zelda CDI port? Dude, that would sell me. I hope it doesn't suck. Yeah. I mean, if it sucks, this will at least be fun to watch. It'll be fun to watch them crash and burn. But I hope not. Fortnite 2 exclusive. Senran Kagura collection. Yeah, dude, we need that DOA Extreme Volleyball. I need that in like 16K VR, 8K in each eye. So you can really feel like you're dead or alive volleyball. What if Soulja Boy just got... How great would that be if they came out and they're like, yeah, it's got Smash Brothers and God of War. Like the Soulja Boy thing. Like, yeah, it just plays everything. Should probably pause the music. Yeah, you know, that probably would have been a good idea, like, when it started, but now I've already gone too long. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Google Earth the game. Is Red Dead Redemption 2 coming to this console? I noticed some cowboy icons a few minutes ago. Oh. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd say you'd have a good chance of the big third-party stuff coming. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude, this is it. It's starting. All life in existence starts here. Okay, really with the dramatics right now? Wow. Yeah, the people are like, yeah, let's go! Google! I think this is the thing they already showed. This was like their teaser. And they're like, this is the future. I clapped. Gather around. The future is now.
Please welcome to the stage the CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai.
Dude, the crowd's so hype right now. Why is there only like 8 people?
Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here. Thank you all for joining us. I suppose I should start out with a confession. I'm actually not a big gamer, though I do play FIFA 19 quite a bit. And
Dude, he plays
really
FIFA.
enjoy how immersive it is. I also play Ashes cricket quite a bit. And for those of you who are wondering what cricket is, it's kind of like baseball, but better. Another little-known fact is that Google makes arguably the most played game on the internet today. It's the Dino Chrome game, mostly played when there's no internet connection. I'm not going to talk to you about the high-quality graphics
This is already
and
like why you need to
sophistication
do like
you all
Nintendo Directs.
are
I'm
used
already
to.
kind of.
But it does have a lot of players, and I probably logged more hours than I care to admit. While I'm not a big
you like the
gamer, I do
dinosaur?
have the privilege of working at a company and leading a company full of people who love to solve hard computer science problems. For many Googlers, their journey with computers started with games.
Dude, the journey with computers.
Games have inspired many generations of people to pursue careers in tech. And through that process, they build resourcefulness, creativity, and collaboration, all qualities that are key to solving hard problems. And within Google and Alphabet, games play a big part in developing our own technology. The best example I can think of is how we are making progress on AI. DeepMind's AlphaZero uses self-play to learn from scratch and
Dude,
master
you can play
games
chess.
like chess, shogi, and Go.
You're going to be able to play chess on this
Important
console.
step
Confirmed.
towards
What do you guys think
creating
about
a
that?
flexible, general-purpose system that can learn to
Epic
solve
chess
many
AI.
foundational problems. More recently,
This is what normies
AlphaStar
see
became the
during
first
E3.
AI to defeat a top professional player
Oh,
at StarCraft
God.
2, using a deep neural network trained directly from raw game data. Increasingly, games are helping AIs learn to tackle real-world challenges. Even beyond DeepMind, another great example we have is Waymo, where we use simulations in gaming-like environments to test things
This is all stuff
that
I
aren't
think
actually
we know
possible
about,
or
though.
safe at scale in the real world. In fact, Waymo has driven more than 5 billion hours in simulations of edge case scenarios that vehicles wouldn't normally encounter. And we use it, we learn
look at
from
all
it,
this.
and
See all this
actually improve
future
the
going on
systems
behind them? Look at all
we'll be
that.
deploying in the real world.
Look at those milliseconds.
Perhaps the biggest impact of gaming is how it pushes us to make big leaps in computing and networking power, higher fidelity graphics, and the infrastructure that supports it all.
How are we doing so far? You
All
guys
of you
decided? Look,
pushing
hey, that's from
computing
Assassin's
and
Creed.
technology forward, and I find that really exciting.
That's big. Look at this. Who's a
At
solid
Google,
snake guy?
we've
Oh, it's
always
just like a camera
believed
guy.
that technology should adapt to people, not the other way around. We've been building
I thought
towards
that
this
guy was
vision
going to
for
sneak
some
up and
time.
CQC him.
For example, when we launched Chrome a decade ago, we envision that it could be a modern platform for web applications and bring the power of web to everyone, including use cases that seemed impossible at that time, like high-quality games. Finally, we are making progress towards that goal. In fact, over the past 2 years,
You look hard
we've
on
been
the back.
hard at work on game streaming technology.
Bad.
And last fall, we launched our first public test with Project Stream. As some of you guessed, a technical test wasn't the whole view of our ambition.
No.
It was probably the worst kept secret in the industry. Internally, we were actually testing our ability to stream high-fidelity graphics over a low-latency network.
I think my computer just fell asleep. He just put my computer to sleep.
We learned that we could bring a AAA game to any device with a Chrome browser and an internet connection, using the best of Google to create a powerful game platform. And when we say best of Google, it always starts with our cloud and networking infrastructure.
Dude, the cloud. This is your
server
favorite.
hardware and
Look at all
data
these
centers
zones where you can cloud
can bring
game.
more computing power to more people on planet Earth than anyone else. Today, we are in 19 regions and in over 200 countries
all the places
and
you can play Assassin's Creed.
Connected by hundreds of thousands of miles of fiber optic cables. The best of Google also includes our open platforms that allow you to reach billions of people.
Dude, it might just be
With
cloud.
Google, your games will be immediately discoverable by over 2 billion people on a Chrome browser,
it might be
Chromebooks, Chromecast, Pixel devices, and we have plans to support more browsers and platforms over time. That's in addition to all the people playing and watching games across YouTube.
Are you guys hype about that? Look at those people playing games on their phone.
And when we build these ecosystems,
what do you guys
we
think?
always take the approach that we only succeed when our partners do. Collectively, our partners across web, Google Play, and YouTube have earned more than $110 billion over the past 4 years
Look at all the
alone.
money that you
could
be making if you were Google.
Well. So now we are focused on our next big effort, which is to build a game platform for everyone.
Okay.
And when we say for everyone, we really mean it. It's one of our most cherished values as a company. Be it Android or Chrome or AI, we are dead serious about making technology accessible for everyone. But if you think about games, there are a lot of barriers for users to play high-end games. Beautiful graphics really need high-end cloud PCs. And games don't have instant access. Think about the way the web works.
Plebs can't build a PC or buy a console. They're too stupid.
We want games to feel that way too. Instantly enjoyable with access for everyone. I think we can change the game by bringing together the power and creativity of the entire community. People who love to play games, people who love to watch games, and people who love to build games.
Oh, no.
That means all of you.
Is this that thing that was rumored about, like where you watch the Twitch person and they have like a link to the game they're playing?
What's possible. And together, I think we can create a new games experience, powered by Best of Google and built for everyone. Let's take a look.
Please now.
From the beginning of time, games have brought us together. Players and spectators. By the handful, the hundreds and the thousands.
Oh my God, what do you guys think about this so far?
Places to gather around every kind of spectacle.
It's been pretty rough for me.
Glory, tragedy, pageantry, community, wonder, and wonder.
Google invented humanity.
Every city, town, and village had a place where anyone could play.
Stop.
Thousands of years in, our games have changed.
Oh, see, I'm telling you, I think that's what it's going to be. That's going to be part of it. Where you watch the person and they're like, oh, buy the game with my link. That was like a rumor. That would be part of this.
Where anything you dream can be built. Playgrounds for every imagination. One place where you and everyone you know and everyone they know will all play together.
Let's go, squad!
Let's go, boy! Hey, chat, let's go! Let's go, chat. Google.
One place that never stops evolving. where everyone will play.
Where did he come from?
And watch.
Yes! High five! Right, bam!
And create.
Oh my god, I can't believe how much YouTube. Oh god.
Woo! Nice!
From any screen, at any time.
Let's Google.
One place for all the ways we play. This is Stadia.
What?
Gather round.
What? Is this real? Is it really the thing where it's you play with the YouTuber plays and then you play? No.
Welcome to Stadia. We are so excited by this. To do this well, it's important that we have the right people working on this.
Please.
Experts with deep history
Someone
in
wake me
heritage
up.
and games. That starts with Phil Harrison, who joined us about a year ago. He's a great leader and a great gamer. Definitely someone who knows the difference between RPGs and NPCs. I'm going to pass the mic over to Phil to show you what we have built.
This isn't real.
Take it away, Phil.
Thank you, Sundar.
It's not. You guys tricked me. This is a fake stream.
Thank you, Sundar. It's such a pleasure to be here today, and thank you for joining us at GDC as we finally get to share
Is the chat
Google's
dead, or is
vision
the stream
for the
dead?
future of games, where the worlds of watching and playing games converge into a new generation.
Is there something wrong with the stream, or are you guys just saying F because it's bad?
Powered by the best of Google. Our vision for Stadia is simple: one place for all the ways we play. It's focused on gamers, inspired by developers, and amplified by YouTube creators. Today, our industry captivates over 2 billion players from all around the world.
It shows fine on mine here on Refresh.
That community, one place for all the ways we play.
You guys see?
It's focused on gamers, inspired by developers, and amplified by YouTube creators. Today, our industry captivates over 2 billion players from all around the world.
Dude, it's real.
At the center of that community, its beating heart, are the game developers, the people in this room that create the most incredible game experiences that delight players with engrossing stories, characters, and worlds through a dazzling display of technology,
at this part.
artistry,
Maybe I'm sure there's probably more, but
games are now the single biggest form of entertainment on the planet, one that connects a vast community across geographies, cultures, and language. And within that passionate community, there is a universe of people who love playing games, and there's a universe of people who love watching games. Hundreds of millions of people watch gaming content every single day.
We want to use the streamers to make them buy the games because they're stupid.
Mostly disconnected, fragmented, and often independent of each other. Our vision is to bring those worlds closer together, to connect game developers with players and YouTube creators in a way that only Google can, creating a richer and more vibrant gaming community for everyone to enjoy.
So far, no, there's no actual console.
Through the power of our data centers, the extraordinary reach and community of YouTube, and our investments in the fundamental technologies that are the foundations of the open internet, we offer a truly unique opportunity to combine these worlds. We will be handing that extraordinary power of the data center over to you, the game developers, where playgrounds for every imagination can be created. Our first public test of this came in October of last year with Project Stream, where we streamed a AAA HD game at up to 1080p and 60 frames per second over the internet from Google data centers to a Chrome browser. We were humbled by the overwhelmingly positive response from players who were able to join us on Project Stream. A huge thank you to those of you who participated in Project Stream and for your vital
next to nothing
feedback.
for input lag. I don't buy that.
To the
I
amazing
didn't play it,
people
but
at Ubisoft
I don't know if I
trusting
believe
us
that.
with the latest incarnation of their incredible game franchise, Assassin's Creed.
I'm X to doubt on the input lag.
Ubisoft has always been at the forefront of advancements in the games industry, and they have an incredible track record of success and creativity. And joining us here in the audience today, I'm delighted to welcome the CEO and co-founder of Ubisoft, Yves Guillemot. Thank you, Yves.
Fake tweet.
I'd like to thank Yves and his team for partnering with us, and to producer Marc-Alexis Cote and the entire Ubisoft Quebec studio for their masterpiece creation, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you for bringing your game to our platform, and congratulations for being the first game played by the public on Stadia. As many of you experienced with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, we now have the ability to take a sophisticated, graphically intense AAA game and stream it to a Chrome browser running on a simple laptop without any sacrifice to the quality or vision of the game developer.
Google invented.
As successful as Project
This is
Stream
all
was,
stuff like we knew. People already played this, so yeah,
game.
I know.
As we developed our strategy for this new platform, we asked developers how we can help solve some of the most critical challenges you face. There were three very clear themes that resonated. You told us you wanted to unleash your creativity without limits, get to the widest possible scale.
Yeah, I don't. We really have no. They really haven't said. Someone said it's a subscription. Nobody.
We used these three themes to anchor
just
our
a bunch
vision
of buzzwords.
and build our platform architecture, and began to share it with the leading publishers and developers in the world. Now, let me show you how we have brought this vision to life. Imagine you are watching games on
Here
YouTube,
it is.
and you discover the latest Assassin's Creed Odyssey trailer on Ubisoft's official channel on YouTube. You will notice the Play Now button. By simply clicking on that button, the player is brought directly into the game in a browser in as quick as 5 seconds. With no download.
Boom, you're playing video games now.
With no download, no patch, no update, and no install, Stadia offers instant access to play. Our platform vision for Stadia is to reduce the friction between getting excited about a game and playing a game. On Stadia, you just need to click on a YouTube video or link, and you can be playing your game instantly. Compare that to today, where gamers are all too familiar with things like this.
Yep.
With Stadia, this waiting game will be a thing of the past. The power of instant access is magical and has already transformed the music and movie industries, and with Stadia, it is now available at the highest level of gaming. But wouldn't it be even more magical if that same game and that same instant experience could be available across any screen type in your life? A key benefit of our platform is that a single creative vision and a single code base can now be enjoyed instantly across any screen. At launch, we'll support being able to play games across desktops, laptops, TV, tablets,
I think that's
and
on
phones.
there. Here, let me try.
This new generation of gaming is not a box. With Stadia, the data center is your platform. There is no console that limits the developer's creative ideas.
So there's no console
that limits where gamers can play. And we're about to show this to you now. This is not a concept, it's not a test, this is real. I'd like to bring my friend Khaled to the stage to show you this working.
Is this going to be just like what we saw? Didn't Xbox just did this exact thing at the whatever their last Xbox thing was?
Imagine you've just discovered that game for the first time. You're running it on the Chrome browser, and here it is on a Pixelbook running the Chrome OS.
Look at that! Did you play it on any? Is he going to play it on that phone too?
Whatsoever.
Wow!
And the game is running directly from our data center. It's then easy and instantaneous to move that same game experience from exactly that moment onto the phone here on a Pixel 3 XL.
Yeah, on my Pixel. Finally.
Once again, no loss in quality, and we can go straight onto the desktop PC. We actually went to buy the least powerful PC we could find here, and we could enjoy the same vision that the developer had, the same high-quality 1080p stream at 60 frames per second.
There's so many graphics
and
on
the
that
full game
cheap
vision,
PC,
regardless of the hardware that you're using. And then it's once again seamless to go from running on our PC to running on a tablet. In this case, once again, running the Chrome OS on a Pixel slate.
Jeez, what do you guys think? Is anybody like hype about this at all? This is like nothing new.
Finally,
they're even showing the same game.
To the TV.
People played this already.
So this TV is accessed.
Like people already did all this.
Which is a Chromecast Ultra HDMI streamer. There is no console required to reach.
See, that's the console, the Chromecast streamer. That's it. It's the Chromecast.
Thanks,
man.
Khaled. Great presentation. Welcoming any and all players is fundamental to Stadia, where you can try with your friends on devices you already own. And as such, we're also enabling players to use your existing USB controller or mouse and keyboard
that's nice
when
of
playing
them.
Stadia on a laptop or PC.
You can use your own
By
stuff.
eliminating that friction, that barrier to entry, we will make it simple and easy for
I
players
guess they
who
gotta
want
tell
to
me what's like the
try Stadia
pricing
for
and
the
like
first time.
structure. How do I get a game?
But of course, we will have our own controller that has been uniquely designed to enhance the experience for the Stadia player.
That I guess is a little
I'd
interesting.
like to introduce you to the newest member of the Google hardware family.
Oh, no.
The Stadia controller.
Oh my god.
This is your gateway to the best of Stadia. It
That's
enables
it, boys.
you to
That's the
access
future.
the full Stadia
Future's here.
experience. And there are many advantages to the Stadia controller. And the first is that it will connect through Wi-Fi directly to the game that is running in the Google data center. The
Does it have
Stadia
a button that'll,
controller
like,
identifies
start
which
playing my
screen or
favorite
device you
YouTuber?
want to play on and links it with your game session running in the cloud, ensuring the highest possible performance and the best experience for players. In addition to the standard functions you'd expect to see on a modern game controller, the Stadia controller features two very important new buttons. The capture button is for sharing and saving your game experience back out to YouTube. The gamer can choose to share
Dude, so
their
you can build your
experiences
YouTube
starting with a
platform
click of
with
this
your
button
epic
to themselves,
360
to their
no-scope
friends,
clips
or to
in
the world.
Fortnite.
They are in control. And the second
Get mad
one is the
respect.
Google Assistant button. Pressing this button allows players to immediately access the controller's built-in microphone so they can
What
get
an
help
absolute
from the
waste of
assistant
time.
for special in-game features integrated by developers.
Yeah, this does
Our
nothing
goal with
for
Stadia
me.
is to help fuel developer creativity at every level. And next, we'll take a look at the incredible computing power we have custom built into our data centers that will further accelerate innovation. I'd like to introduce my friend and colleague, the head of engineering for Stadia, Majd Bakar.
We have big super computing centers. Get hype.
Let's look
Yeah,
at the
I'm a
real-time
gamer.
computing power we have put into our data centers that will change how we view what a game platform can be. In order to deliver an amazing experience for your games, we needed to bring powerful computing closer to users. We've built Stadia's architecture on top of the Google Data Center network, the same network that has been delivering search results to your fingertips in milliseconds for more than 20 years.
Hopefully they close this with like a demo
The network
everybody can
consists
play.
of fiber optic links and subsea cables between hundreds of points of presence and more than 7,500 edge node locations around the globe,
Dude, look at all those
all
nodes.
connected with our network
Send nodes,
backbone.
boys. Send nodes.
Stadia is built
need more
on
nodes.
infrastructure that no one else has. More edge nodes mean the compute resources are closer to players, which results in better performance. We took that proven model and infused it with
terrible.
custom-designed, purpose-built gaming hardware, creating the most powerful and connected gaming platform. Each of Stadia's data
I love
centers
just the
is composed
looking
of
at the chat and
interconnected
seeing the
racks
confusion.
that
Like, wait,
deliver
where are
the
the games?
high-powered
What's happening?
graphics, memory, and storage needed to run the most demanding games. Only with Google can you apply the power and flexibility of data centers to game development. This architecture is the foundation for this new generation of gaming.
No one's going to use that, though.
We've been testing this technology privately within Google
like,
for
no,
years.
like if they're saying,
For our initial public test with
like,
Project
oh, you could
Stream
build
in
your game with the
2018,
data centers in
we
mind, but
delivered
no one's
up
going to
to
do that because you're
1080p
still going to have to
60
run it on
frames
the
per
consoles
second
and
with stereo
PCs.
audio. When Stadia launches, we will have increased performance significantly to support resolutions up to 4K at 60 frames per second
Wow. And HDR.
with
All the
HDR
range.
and surround sound. And in the future, we'll be able to stream games in up to 8K resolution. We
Dude,
know there are not that
8K?
many homes or
120
TVs in the world
frames?
that have 8K today.
What are you going to do with
But
all
we
those
also know the
8Ks,
widespread
all those
adoption
Ks?
of 8K is inevitable. We have built our
Wish I had
platform
the
to
blue
scale
potions
up
there.
with the highest performing networks to deliver the visual quality demanded by future generation of gamers.
Why doesn't he just say
and game
in the future
developers.
we'll also have 16K and
What's even more
32K?
exciting is that in addition to the stream you get as a player, there is a second simultaneous stream at 4K 60 frames per second that you can choose to share directly to YouTube from the Stadia data center, meaning your gaming memories will be saved at the highest possible quality.
Nice.
Stadia is not constrained by the limitation of traditional console systems. Instead, we have built a truly flexible, scalable, and modern platform that allows us to push performance beyond what was previously considered possible.
Oy, oy, oy.
This architecture gives us even more flexibility to scale. And thanks to fast transfer speeds between the Stadia instances in our data center, our platform can connect instances together to dynamically expand capabilities along with the need of your games. As a developer, you're used to being forced to tone down your creative ambition that are limited by the hardware.
Yeah, no one's going to do that, dude.
With Stadia
You're crazy.
Is that the processing resources available will scale up to match your imagination. In this new generation, the data center
is this any good so far?
is your platform.
Oh, no, it's not.
We've partnered with our friends at AMD
to
guys,
build a custom GPU. I don't feel so good.
I'd like to personally thank Dr. Lisa Su, AMD President and CEO, who is here with us today. Lisa and her team helped us design a chip to bring you more than 10 teraflops of power.
Dude, look at all those flops, dude. Hey, thanks, Flying Lemur, for the 99 cents.
Instance.
I'll use it to buy a bullet for myself after this.
And here's how the graphical power of Stadia compares to the top 2 consoles in the market.
Whoa, look at all the, look at. See, look at that. Xbox One X, PS4 Pro, garbage. Trash. They don't even they have like half as many flops.
You can see that a single Stadia instance
Throw your
is
other
a big
consoles
step forward.
Right in the dumpster.
10.7 teraflops
They're worthless.
is more powerful than the top 2 consoles of the previous generation combined.
God.
Stadia will be using the Linux operating system and the Open Graphics API, Vulkan. And when it comes to game engines, we are excited to announce that we have partnered with Unreal, who will be
This is why people like me never get invited to something like this, because I just feel like, this sucks.
With Unity to bring
Where's the
full
games?
support for the 2 most popular and familiar game engines to our development community.
Oh, dude, it's gonna run Unity?
And we're empowering developers with an amazing array of familiar middleware that you already use to power your game development, including the most popular physics engine, Havok. And here's a list of our
like 90% of this has just been logos on a white screen. Who thought this was fun?
With the suite of tools,
at least show like some gameplay just running. Like bring that Assassin's Creed crap back and just let it play.
To achieve that, we're providing multiple ways to make games for Stadia. You can develop on our cloud, your cloud, and at your desk. Our goal is to make Stadia the most flexible development environment ever put together. And that power is, of course, used to create the best content.
Why?
Our first guest is from a company known for creating the most sophisticated and impressive gaming experiences in the industry that always demand the most of every system they run on.
It's going to be a game.
We had the chance to give our friends at id early access to our tools and technology. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome to the stage executive producer from id, Marty Stratton.
Okay, this is gonna be something's gonna happen here. This is gonna be a video game.
Hi everyone.
Oh, it's starting to hurt.
Thanks so much for having us here, Phil and Maj.
My body's starting to ache from this.
I'm honored to be part of a team at id that has spent more than 25 years on the bleeding edge of technical innovation.
How much longer is this damn thing?
When we first met with Google about game streaming, frankly, we were skeptical about how
long have we been going?
And in particular,
does anybody know?
How it could work with a game like Doom.
It feels like it's been going on for like 3 hours.
Not just your ability and resources to make game streaming a reality, but more importantly, the passion to support a game as fast, fluid, and uncompromising
30 minutes?
as Doom.
That's it?
After all, if you're going to prove to the world
Are you sure it's not like 4 hours and 30 minutes?
What better proof than Doom? And if you're going to prove to a developer that you're serious about building a robust platform What better team than id?
Jesus.
Where we push every platform to its limit. In fact, back in 2016,
I mean, you're just
Doom
going to show
was
me
the first
footage of
AAA
Doom.
game released on Vulkan. And because Stadia is built on that same Vulkan API,
Oh,
it
it's
didn't
actually,
take
hey,
us
at
more
least
than a
it's
few
Doom
weeks
Eternal.
to get our
Maybe we'll see
upcoming
new
sequel,
gameplay.
Doom Eternal, looking and
We could
playing
play on
great
PCs
on
and like
Stadia.
real consoles.
Built on the fun and sense of power players expect from the series, Doom Eternal is a pure and unfiltered
If they want to be
action
like interesting, they
FPS
should be like, we have a
experience.
Doom Eternal
You play as
demo
an
for this that's
unstoppable
available
hero
right now when this
sent to
ends.
destroy hell's fiercest demons across
I would at
an
least try it.
expanding universe of unbelievable locations. We couldn't be happier to be bringing Doom Eternal
That's
to
it?
Stadia, and are thrilled to announce that the game will be capable of running at true 4K resolution with HDR color at an unrelenting 60 frames per second.
Dude, unrelenting 60 frames. It's not just 60 frames, it's unrelenting.
We actually can't wait to show you more of Doom Eternal very soon, in fact. We have the full game running on Stadia, live from Google data centers,
Okay.
and you can see it today at our developer session. It starts at 12:30
No,
over
let
in
me
West
play
Hall.
it. Like, let me play it
You
now.
don't wanna miss it.
It's at the data centers. Let me just
Thank
play it
you
on my
to Google and Stadia
iPhone
team
too.
for giving us this opportunity to share a bit about Doom Eternal. Thanks so much.
cowards.
Thanks so much, Marty. It's a privilege to work with id and your incredible engineers and creators. For anyone who knows the franchise, you know Doom Eternal will look and play amazingly well on our platform. It was
not gonna
important for
read
us
that.
to partner with a developer like
enjoy,
id so
but-
that we could prove,
Yes.
not just to ourselves, but to the entire
I
industry,
thought at least we were
that
going
our
to get some
platform is capable of
Doom Eternal
supporting the most
gameplay.
demanding
Like
titles.
maybe just something that we haven't
And
seen before.
Doom will be running on a
They didn't even
single
show it. They
Stadia
showed nothing.
GPU. The fundamental benefit of our cloud-native infrastructure is that developers will be able to take advantage of hardware and power in ways never before
So
possible.
much cloud.
And that includes taking advantage of the power of multiple GPUs at once. We've asked our friends at UL Benchmarks, makers of 3D Mark, to put Stadia to the test. In this video, you can see some comparison points showing the difference between our single GPU and multiple GPUs. What you see here on the left of the line
game-
is running on a single 10.7
They literally have
teraflop
the
GPU.
slider for like when you
And
buy
on the right of the line,
a
you can see
gaming
the
PC
same
to, like,
content
tell-
running on
explain to you,
Stadia
hey,
using
don't you want
multiple
all these
GPUs. In this demo, we're highlighting
graphics?
real-time fluid deformation. Accurate water simulation is one of the most compute-intensive effects for games. And it's a powerful example of what Stadia is capable of. And I'm so excited to see where game developers go with this kind of performance. When we designed Stadia, our goal was to solve many of the pain
There's
points
so
that
many
we've heard about
GPUs
from
at your
developers,
disposal.
particularly those related to multiplayer.
To be
In
honest, if they
traditional
announced the
platforms,
dinosaur
client and
running
server
game,
are connected
but
by the
realistic, I'd
unpredictable
be
internet,
hype.
and
Wow, that
therefore the
cracked me up so
multiplayer
bad.
experience is limited by the client with the slowest or poorest quality
Oh
connection.
man.
But with
Yeah, those were
Stadia,
some
that
realistic
game client and
waters.
server both remain on Google's networking backbone, resulting in predictable low latency, reliable connectivity, and data security.
This is honestly
since
one of the
no
most
traffic
boring
gets
press
exposed to
conference
the
things
public
I've ever
internet.
watched.
Developers who use Google's data centers can create a
It's gotta be,
predictable
like, top
multiplayer
5 of all
experience
time.
that scales to an order of magnitude greater than anything
We've
enjoyed
been going
by
at the,
gamers
we got
today.
what, like 40 minutes
What
now?
that means
and
is a synchronized
we've
state
seen
across
like
a very high
nothing.
volume of players, where innovations like
We saw
distributed
Assassin's Creed
physics
Odyssey
can be
that
built
came out,
into your
like,
games.
what,
where
a
Battle
year ago?
Royale games could go from hundreds of players today to thousands of players tomorrow. And yes, no cheating and no hacking.
Yeah, no cheat, no hacking, guys. Come on.
Google has always believed
cheating.
that the world is a better place when we are
You gotta
able to
pay
connect
$2.99
without
for the
barriers.
cheats.
And as a new generation game platform, Stadia will, of course, embrace full cross-platform play.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's at least interesting. 'Cause that was the other thing I was going to ask. Like, can you only play these games
Developers
with
will have the
Stadia
ability
people?
to enable cross-platform multiplayer for all players, and even bring game saves and progression across as well. I'd now like to introduce a member of Stadia's R&D team who are pushing the envelope, bringing the best of Google to game developers. Please welcome to the stage
That's
our
at
lead
least- if
designer
you
for
can do
research
that
and
with-
development at Stadia, Erin
See
Hoffman-John.
if they say more about it. That's at least a little interesting.
Thank you, Phil. One of our team's favorite comments about Project Stream was a tweet that described Stadia's technology as the work of wizards. And we are incredibly fortunate to work with wizards every day, bending their magic toward games.
Wait,
I'd like to take you through a few technologies and features that we've been working on that are going to enhance the game development process for developers big and small. The first one is focused on multiplayer. Stadia not only provides high-performing multiplayer experiences from player to player, but also allows developers to create new, gorgeous gaming environments. Our friends at Tangent Games have been working with us on a technical proof of concept that you can see here behind me.
A technical proof of concept,
They've spent a few short weeks creating this beautiful multiplayer world with a persistent, massively destructible environment.
What is this, Anthem?
It is a raw demonstration of scale and power using the best of
look at that destruction, just like they showed us with Crackdown 3 like 5 years ago. How'd that turn out?
Using real-time rigid body physics.
Remember that? Like, you're going to be able to destroy all this.
Using infrastructure, developers can create games built to house hundreds of players with low latency and perfect synchronization. This demo will be available on the show floor if you want to check it out this week. As we were building the platform, we collaborated with individual developers, but we also thought about trends in game development. When we thought about our most treasured gaming memories, something kept coming back, something that we'd lost.
Something that we lost.
When modern games start to push the boundaries of current hardware, rendering 2 or more scenes simultaneously becomes too resource-intensive. And so split-screen couch co-op has been fading from gaming.
Now you can do split screen,
But when all of your clients are in the cloud, couch multiplayer has new life again through Stadia in what we're calling Stream Connect. In the past, the resources required to
split screen on your iPhone
have required developers to sacrifice more of their creative goals. With Stream Connect, we're making it possible to realize split-screen multiplayer without any performance penalty.
What even is this?
Behind me, you'll see a technology proof of concept that we built at Google.
Like, what am I even looking at?
It's called the Night Forest, a co-op demo with asymmetric player roles. Here we have 2 players, one hunter on the ground and a supporting aerial player, set up in a standard split-screen view. Each of these screens is powered by a separate Stadia instance. But what would happen to squad-based games if developers could allow players to call up the views of their teammates on demand, or utilize any polygonal surface as a receiver for another player's video stream?
See other people's
Stream Connect makes this possible with extremely little effort on the part of the developer, bringing dynamic squad-based gaming into easy reach, even for very small
teams. I want to know more about this game. Like, what is the deal with the bug?
We've shown you 3 views, but we can keep going.
What does the bug do?
We can keep adding streams and shape how they're shown to the player, giving a designer not one, but many cameras into a scene. Now imagine if you could go beyond seeing into players' worlds. What if you could interact with them?
What?
Here we have our streams configured into a command center, where a 4th player can coordinate the movements of our drone, scientist, and hunter characters.
Google on Patreon.
Now that coordinator is reaching into the world and placing a beacon to call attention to a particular location, seen instantly by the other players.
No, I know it does nothing.
Stream Connect is just one of the ways Google is working to support developers in creating more immersive and creative experiences.
It just feels like they're saying the same stuff like over and over again.
Co-op, or inventing entirely new multiplayer games.
I'd rather just learn about what the bug does.
Our next technology demo focuses on the power of the Google Cloud and machine learning, and how they can have an impact on accelerating developer creativity.
I saw Terminator, okay?
Every developer
I don't
feels
need any
the
of
burn
that.
in pre-production to get to a game's magic sooner. We think Google's machine learning technology might have some answers.
Yeah, no.
Here to talk about it is a developer known for creating some amazing, stylish, and celebrated independent games, including Deadlight, Rhyme, and The Invisible Hours. Please welcome Chairwoman of Tequila Works, Luz Sancho.
Aren't those all like Deadlight? Aren't those all like indie games?
Thank you, Erin. I am very excited to be here for the unveiling of the Stadia platform. There are so many different benefits that Stadia delivers to all developers, big and small, and particularly for a studio like ours. At Tequila Works, we are very proud of the art styles of our games. It's something we spend
do you really need all the cloud computing power
to
run these?
Our development cycles typically last 24 months, and as you can imagine, a large part of that time
I saw a guy sleeping in the audience. Dude, I feel like I'm falling asleep.
The art style of the game. We are particularly proud of Rhyme.
Isn't Rhyme on like the Nintendo? Rhyme's on Switch, right?
A lasting impression with our players.
But we need the cloud computing power for some reason.
To that final style. That's why we were so excited to hear from Google about one of the tools they are making available. An amazing tool that will
Google, what does the bug do? I honestly wish we could go back to that. I want to know more about that co-op
With
game.
Style Transfer ML, Google is applying
like maybe it doesn't do anything now, but what would it do like if it was real?
Style transfer is a machine learning technology that runs on the video frame created by the game. All of this happens in real time on a Stadia instance.
Look at all this machine
learning. We built this
learning.
demo to show you what it can do. We start with a gray box world and take any image we want, in this case, Kandinsky's yellow, red, blue, and the model does the rest. Throw it Starry Night, and you have another style.
Oh my God, this can't be.
Give it scratch art, and you get this. We're doing our part to empower the artist inside of every developer.
Look at you can all build your own game
iterated through
with
hundreds of art
machine
styles
learning.
testing this technology. And one of our favorites came from an old friend.
Look at, you could have a Pac-Man. They're like, look at, this is a good video game. Remember that? Remember those?
Is how many playable art
okay, let's go back to talking about
teraflops. Feeding it
teraflops.
more and more images. It inspires and empowers our artists to get the visions in their heads into interactive environments in a whole new way. And this is just the beginning.
We are using Style Transfer in our studio.
Google is just showing
today,
off their tech,
and we are
so
blown
hype would be
away by
huge, but
the
no one is
impact
buying
it's
this
having
bullshit.
on our latest creations.
But it's like,
You
okay,
will
do you really
see
need an hour plus
This
to just
really change
talk about how
everything.
power, like,
Thank
I
you
just
so
don't
much.
get it.
Thank you.
Like, Xbox is doing the same, pretty much the same thing, right? They have the X Stream, and they had it at their last, whatever, Xbox little presentation, but it was there for like 10 minutes.
Is to help developers
Like,
find
here it
the
is on the
magic in
phone.
their
Okay,
games
next
quicker.
thing.
You can check out
'Cause
Style
it's
Transfer during
not
the show
worth
this
this.
week. We can't wait to hear your feedback. Creators inspire us to bring the best of Google to games.
I feel like I'm
Creators
dying.
are at the heart of Stadia. It isn't just what they create, but how those moments are experienced by players, moments that resonate for generations to come. The last feature we want to
What are we
introduce
even
today
yeah, they haven't even
is
said anything
another
about, like,
special
what do we
experience made
pay?
possible by the cloud.
Is it a
It's called State Share.
subscription?
And here to talk about it from Q Games is Dylan
But no,
Cuthbert.
here comes the guy to talk about teraflop machine learning. God.
Hey everyone, it's great to be here with all of you today. As a veteran game developer, I love how creators on YouTube have brought our games to life.
Oh no.
But I've always wished those experiences could be more social and like even more fun.
Oh no.
I'm extremely excited by what I've learned from Google about bringing new ways to share a game's replayable moments. With a new technology called State Share, developers can let a player instantly share a playable moment from a game. This could include the world state, the player's position, items they're carrying, anything the developer wants to pack into a shareable moment. The game's state can be encoded into a link that tells Stadia where to pick up the game. This could be sent to one player,
okay, I see
or it could be shared
what
with
you would use
thousands
it
at the
for.
same time on YouTube, through email, apps,
So
messaging,
it's like, you
or
could be
wherever
like,
links
hey,
can go.
look at my score. Can
To
you
me,
beat my score?
this totally changes how I think
mean, we
about
already kind of have
experiences
that
for
in
players.
games, but
I can create moments specifically
Go nuts, I
for
guess.
this kind of sharing. Challenges to beat my incredible speed runs, or chances for other players to also experience those same like tough boss battles. I can build as many shareable moments as I want, and let the internet turn my whole game
I'm
into
starting
an
to go from
replayable
like
treasure
bored
hunt.
to angry.
I was so intrigued with the possibilities of State Share that I designed a brand new game around it.
Why are we
and
still
it's the
here
biggest
just
title
to
ever for
suffer?
games.
Seriously.
Right now, it's still under wraps.
Yeah,
but I
try
can't
to
wait
beat
reveal
this
more
tough
about
boss
this
battle,
game later
guys.
this year. Thank you very much.
Everyone's like, yeah, I did it in 30 seconds. You'll never get past the tutorial in Cuphead.
Thanks, Dylan. State Share
Try
is one
it.
more way that Stadia is working to empower developers with entirely new tools that embrace a player's desire to discover, share, and build a community. We're extremely excited by the
My
reception
epic
it's gotten from
speedruns,
our
yeah.
early
Give me a
partners so far.
Just record it and
And with that,
share your
I'd like
time.
to
That's how you
introduce the head
beat
of gaming at
speedruns. We already have a
YouTube
whole
to tell you what
community
Stadia
for it.
means for content creators. Please welcome Ryan Wyatt.
But you can't, you gotta do it in the cloud. Oh, great, what is
Thanks,
this?
Aaron. I'm very excited to be here at the unveiling of Stadia. As you've heard, Stadia is about delivering the best developer experience so that the best games can be made. But we're also committed to making sure we have the best creator experience so that the entire community gets stronger together.
No more.
YouTube is where people come to watch gaming. More than 200 million gamers come to YouTube
Dude, that's a lot of
every
epic
single day
gamers.
to engage with their favorite games and creators. And
that's what we're doing right now. We're engaging with each other.
What turned YouTube into the gaming platform that it is today. We're always looking for ways to strengthen the connection between creators and viewers.
Dude, I just can't,
Stadia is designed
I just
to bring
can't do
them
this.
together like never before.
To monetize experience. Yeah,
Gaming
can you
has always
guys
been the
bump up
backbone
my
of
ad
YouTube
revenue
since
while
the
you're up
platform
here?
First was founded in 2005.
Last month sucked.
And one thing YouTube gaming creators want is to engage with their fans.
Well, if you want to, you got to start shilling copies of Assassin's Creed to your stupid audience.
That's why over 50 billion hours of gaming content was watched on YouTube last year alone. And to just give you an idea of how much 50 billion hours is, you could walk to Pluto and back more than a dozen times. Stadia is focused on empowering both creators and viewers to achieve new heights by breaking barriers of content capture and creating unique ways to engage with and grow a creator's audience. Established creators will have new ways to engage and monetize on YouTube with Stadia features.
Why didn't your picture? Yeah, I don't know why I'm not.
We're going to break down
I'm
the
not
barrier
being
of entry
featured.
and capturing content by giving you the ability to highlight, live stream, and capture directly from Stadia. We've already seen the idea
it's like
of
these
any
generic
YouTube link being
slides.
direct
It's just
access
we're
point
talking
into the
in front
game.
of logos
That
and
is a huge
shit.
opportunity
Like,
for both big and small creators.
who thought this was a good
We're empowering creators
idea?
to forge deeper connections with their audience, and one of those ways will
Who
be to make
wanted
it easier
this?
to actually game with them.
I didn't.
Often when you're watching a stream, you find yourself wishing you could be in there playing alongside with your favorite creators.
Oh,
On
no, you
traditional
better
platforms,
not.
You'd have to fire up your console or your PC and just hope that you get matched up with them.
No,
However,
don't do this.
With Stadia and a new feature called Crowd Play,
No, I don't want these
you'll be able
people
to simply
griefing
click
me.
a button displayed right in the stream.
Keep
and
them
jump in
separate.
and play
Keep the
with
peasants
YouTube creators
away
that
from
you're
me.
watching. Take a look at the video behind me. It's a live stream of NBA 2K.
Dude, I don't
The
need
person
people
watching
coming in and
can
dunking
simply
on me in
click the
2K.
link and be
This is
placed in the
terrible.
lobby for the next game. If you think about it, Crowd Play can act like an all-new lobby system for games. And with Stadia, YouTube becomes the ultimate discovery and engagement tool for content. And of course, YouTube creators will have full management capabilities over this feature. To all the game developers, publishers, and the millions of YouTube content creators out there, soon we'll have more information to share on these
I could see that
engagement
being
tools
fun.
and how we'll be working with you to
Even though it's
connect with
like,
and
you
build
know,
your community.
especially for people who are
I'd
not
now
like
to
me, but
introduce a friend
popular
of mine to the
people,
stage.
how the hell would you
He has
even
over
manage that?
11 million subscribers on his channel, The Game Theorist, and he and his wife, Stephanie, have often been advocates for the creator community. So we were delighted to talk to him about Stadia and what it means for creators. Please welcome to the stage my friend, Matt Pat.
Are you... what? Let the shilling begin.
Thanks,
Hey,
Ryan.
guys.
It's an incredible honor to be here today. Now, for us creators, our audience is our lifeblood. Whether we're breaking down the real-life science of the fictional world of Fallout, or diving into the theories behind bending the ink machine, or simply streaming gameplay on our live stream channel, GT Live,
I'm so excited about this,
looking
guys.
for new ways to
Genuinely,
connect
they're not
and
paying
engage
me.
with our audience. Which is
love it.
why, when I first met with the Stadia team, I was floored by the impact that it can have for not just gamers, but also creators. Stadia not only empowers me to easily create and share my work,
Dude,
but it
Matt Pat
also
was
unlocks
blown away
completely
by
new
Stadia,
ways for me
guys,
to build a
okay?
stronger
So
bond
you gotta
with my
respect it.
audience. Crowdplay,
He's
for
a big,
example,
epic
gives our
YouTuber.
audiences the chance to instantly jump into a game with us, and then the creator can feature them live on the stream in real time. Another feature that I'm incredibly excited about is State Share. Here, the possibilities
Don't you understand? They're just going to expose how bad I am at the game when they play with me.
For instance,
That's why I don't play with
one of
people.
the most popular formats for
I don't
live
want
streaming
that.
on YouTube since its inception. But now with State Share, you can actually take this to the next level by letting the people who are just watching you replicate the exact same scenario you just played through in-game. Like that impossible moment when you're out of the and you suddenly have a zombie breathing down your neck. Imagine the endless breathing down your neck. Imagine the endless variations that creators can layer on top of all their favorite games by specifically designing challenges oriented
how am I even supposed to do a video about this after?
Creators, you suddenly become
a game
maker yourself. Creating challenges through State Share allows us to continue creating content for all your favorite games long after the game itself has been completed. And on the other hand, the audience now can reconnect with all their favorite games in completely new, exciting, and fresh ways.
That means I'm going to have to watch this back.
Also, as a gamer,
I don't even know if I want to do a video on it,
actually.
actually.
Tremendously all the new possibilities of gameplay
I don't think I could watch any more
of
this.
And that can be built only for Stadia. I mean, think about this. 1,000-player battle royale matches.
1,000 players, guys? That's
and
more than Fortnite.
All of this is available across any screen. Literally, I could just pick up my phone and start playing exactly where I left off on my laptop, even while sitting in an audience of a keynote like this one. I hope you're not playing right now. A lot of exciting stuff happening on stage, but you could do it.
We're not playing it, Matt. We're not allowed to.
It truly unlocks new opportunities.
Okay, we're not like Epic like you. We don't have it yet. We're just peasants.
I am personally thrilled about what Stadia brings to the table, how it unites technology and entertainment in completely new ways that we have never seen before, and in ways that can only be possible through the combined power of Google and YouTube. So I thank the Stadia team for having me in here today. I can't wait to see what else you guys have in store.
Yeah, seriously, that's all I'm going to talk about. My video about this is going to be theories on what the bug does in that co-op game. That's going to be my video. It's going to be a 30-minute analysis.
Thanks, Ryan and Matt Pat.
Epic Gamer Guy reveals that Google is Sans.
Games is core to our vision.
Thanks for the $2.
YouTube and Stadia offer the ability for gamers to connect with content creators.
Well, now that Matt Pat likes it, I changed my mind. This is the best thing that's ever happened in gaming.
There is another Stadia integration with YouTube that we're really excited about. Designers love creating challenge.
In Google, you can make up my check too. That's John Zaccari, Z-A-C-C-A-R-I.
Creating a perfect challenge gets more and more difficult. When a player is stuck on a level or puzzle and desperately wants that next beat in the story or the breathtaking views in the next level, what do? Today, they have to leave the game, fire up YouTube, find the right video,
how do you
to the right part
how
of
do you
that
play a
video
game and fire up
YouTube?
YouTube? That's impossible.
With Stadia, that help will be just a button press away. Take this example from our friends at Crystal Dynamics.
That I think is on their end.
When the player gets stuck on a level, like me, instead of grabbing a laptop or a phone, they just need to push the button on the Stadia controller to get help from the Google Assistant.
Google.
No distractions.
How do I beat this boss?
No need to take your eyes off the game, and no secondary devices needed.
God.
It's another deep way in which
I can't hold. Yeah, how do I play the game and turn to my phone and look up a walkthrough?
Stadia is about
removing barriers
for players to get to their favorite content and moments.
I keep trying to skip ahead, but I forget it's live.
Can be an access point to the game. So for a developer, the entire internet can become your store. Whether it's from our Stadia
store,
look at all
these ads you could have.
Text messages, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Google search results, YouTube videos, Gmail, or from the Google Play Store.
You're going to see that play it now button everywhere.
Discover and enjoy your games anywhere
thanks to Google.
Are, and easily share them.
You're going to search. You're going to search like Assassin's Creed Odyssey on Google, and the #1 result is going to be a big ad that goes "Play now on Stadia."
To a variety of games, and we're happy to say that we will offer comprehensive parental controls for all content. We've already shipped development hardware to more than 100 studios around the world, and more than 1,000 creatives and engineers are hard at work.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of ads for that. Because
in addition
Google's
to partnering
everywhere.
with developers big and small, I'm also thrilled to announce that today we are forming Stadia Games and Entertainment.
Oh, they're going to make their own Google games.
Designed exclusively for Stadia as Google's own first-party game studio.
First party. We formed it today. We promise. There's going to be tons of hype games. We just made it. Dude, nobody cares. The crowd is done.
And we've recently been joined by one of the industry's most
the life force has just been sapped from this crowd
to lead that organization. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new head of Stadia Games and Entertainment, Jade Raymond.
Hey guys, I made Assassin's Creed.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, everyone. I am so honored to be here at the unveiling of Stadia. In my career, I've been lucky enough to work with some of the most talented and passionate developers in the world.
But where are the games? Yeah, we're still waiting. ChiGuy, skip forward. I can't. It's live.
And it's what motivated me to join Google.
Why are you hating on this? Because it's boring and awful.
We continue to redefine what a game is. When I was 12, I saw the holodeck on an episode of Star Trek.
They said Reggie Fils-Aimé.
And even though the games I played at the time were side-scrolling, pixel-based kind of games like Mega Man, it was obvious to me that one day
where you can play as
games would take place
PewDiePie
in fully immersive worlds.
I just saw Jason Schreier jerking off.
Seen some incredible
Stop.
tech. And hopefully,
I have to read these before I read them out loud.
That we're on the brink of a huge revolution
from the 90s.
In gaming. One that will unlock a whole new level of creativity for developers. There are no limits
this is just
to the
so
human imagination.
long, man.
Now that the data center is your platform,
I think we're gonna. I didn't know if I was gonna stream the Nintendo thing tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna have to just to like palate cleanse.
I'm excited to announce that as the head of Stadia Games and Entertainment, I will not only be bringing first-party game studios to reimagine the new generation of games. Our team will also be working with external developers to make all of the bleeding edge.
It's funny hearing. Yeah, I mean, I'm paying more attention to the chat now at this point.
Available to partner studios, big and small.
It's almost an hour.
We are committed.
I feel like it's been longer than an hour. Well, I feel like it's been like 10 hours.
To going down the bold path, learning what is working best.
You gonna buy this? I don't even know what it is, Diego. Are you gonna buy this day one? I don't even know if I buy it. Nobody's said anything. All I've seen is the play now buttons.
There has never been a more exciting time to be a developer, and Stadia will be a driving force defining the future of games and entertainment. Thank you.
Just killing me.
Thank you, Jade, and a very warm welcome to Google. With Stadia, our goal is to combine the world of people who play games and the world of people who watch games into one global community.
People who play games and people who watch games, because there's obviously no overlap there.
Stadia,
you either play games or you watch games. Okay, but now we're finally going to bring those communities together.
You will be able to
Are you fucking kidding me?
to more gamers across the globe through
oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm getting
Pixel.
Oh,
and you'll be able to connect with the biggest community of gamers and YouTube content creators. So, how do you get involved? For developers who want to create content for Stadia, we welcome you to go to stadia.dev, where you can apply to get access to
get back to the bug.
Tools. If you want to partner with our team at Google to help bring your game to market, we have Stadia Partners, a program designed to give you the resources your team needs to make something
Gamers
great.
rise up.
And for players who want to be the first to learn more, you can go to stadia.com.
Yeah, are they seriously not going to even talk about the pricing or like how you pay for this?
So, when will players be able to experience Stadia?
Yeah, and what does it cost
I'm thrilled to announce that Stadia is launching this year, 2019.
So with all the people on their laptops, like, dude, gotta update my tweet.
We will launch first in the US, Canada, the UK, and most of Europe. It's been my privilege today to introduce Stadia on behalf of the thousands of Googlers who've worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life. This is the first step in the journey.
December 31st, 2019.
And we'll be connecting with you again in the summer to share more details on the games you'll get to play at launch and beyond. Thank you very much for gathering around with all of us today. With Stadia, we can all dream bigger.
Release us.
Together, build a playground for every imagination.
Release me, please. The future of gaming is not a box, it's a place. Dude, shut your mouth. Get out of here. This is the same thing they already showed. Literally, like, Here, don't you want to watch more of this? No bot, no downloads, no limits. No limits, I'm sure. Just fucking kill me. Right, I'm turning this down. Guys, I'm gonna take photo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I brought you all here and made you suffer this. I didn't think that it was gonna be like this. ChiGuy, will you buy day one? Yeah, totally. I mean, I literally probably will, so I can yell about it. Alright, yeah, no. Stop. This is probably copyrighted. Oh my god. The fuck is wrong with you? It's so negative? Because it's terrible. This is the Ouya. F, it's dead? Is that for the stream or just telling me? I turned the volume down on their end, and it's over. I'm surprised more people weren't so negative. I don't know how you... Like, I see the stream is dead. It says on mine that it's fine. What does the bug do? Stream is fine. Okay, you guys are scaring me. I start clicking around, seeing what's wrong. But yeah, it's not even necessarily that the idea is so bad, but that presentation, I don't see how anybody could be like, "Oh, that was so fun." Like, what a great... That was so boring. That was insanely boring. Said so little. Didn't explain to us any of the pricing or any of that would actually be interesting. Like, how are we paying for this? We saw Assassin's Creed Odyssey that people, or whatever that one was, that people already played in the demo for this thing. And then, like, some, all this just tech demo crap? It's garbage. Waste of time. That could have been 3 minutes. That was worse than a Note 7 blowing up in your pocket. That's true, we are getting 8K. But what is it? It's nothing. Dude, there's no way it's free. It's going to have to be some kind of service. Whoa, what the hell is this? Google, stop. No. Robbie, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to steal your video. I'll just let that play. Did they get comments yet? I want to see what people said. Wow, people liked it. 16 up. I thought it was terrible. Yeah, that, like, as a presentation, that was just not good. Can I play a hentai game? But what does the bug... Okay, I know. What does the bug do? There is no console. It's just a streaming service. It's pretty much the same stuff they said over like a billion times already. I really think it'll just be paying for individual games. I guess it could be. I feel like it would be more like a service because the idea of like clicking where they're like, oh, you just click to play it now when you see the game you like. Makes it sound more service-y, but we'll see. Yeah, I didn't. And I thought EA was bad at presentation. Thanks for the $2, James. Yeah, that just like, that's the thing. It's not necessarily that it's so bad. Like, I'm not, like, mad about it. But the presentation was just awful, and I just don't think it's that interesting. Like, I know you're going to have a bunch of shills come out and tell me there's no input lag or anything when they're playing on their phone in the subway, but I just don't believe you. Like, that's the thing. Maybe, like, give me the demo, and then let me take my phone, on the bus, and play Assassin's Creed Odyssey with no input lag, and I'll shill for you all day. But I don't buy it. Thank you for live streaming, ChiGuy. I hope you survive knowing that you wasted an hour of your life. Seriously. No, thanks for you guys who stuck around, man. That was rough. That was rough, boys. That was not easy for me. So what'd you guys all think? Like, I saw some people liked it. But I think as a presentation... Oh, whoa, I pulled my thing too far over. You can walk to Pluto and back with that amount of input lag. Bye. Have a better day. Left out of boredom, any price tag? Nope. Thanks for making me watch this. Yeah, I'm probably going to get like a bunch of... Everyone who watched this is going to like unsubscribe. They're going to be like, why did you make me view this? Presentation was terrible. Google is dreaming. Yeah, about the input lag. The idea was decent. Yeah, that's the thing is I think the idea is fine. It just seemed like such a waste. Like, how much time we saw, you could play Assassin's Creed Odyssey on your laptop and your phone. People already did that with the demo. And you're talking about it like it's this big revelation that we had no idea about. Like, this whole thing we already knew they were doing. So, it just seemed weird to have an hour-long presentation acting like they're blowing our minds. I don't know. Oh, the Pluto. Yeah, I hope there is a Crobcat video for that, because there was definitely some good moments. I wouldn't mind if some subscription base, but wouldn't pay $60 per game streaming. Yeah, me neither. Would you be surprised if Yes, I would be very surprised if they win next gen. Are you going to stream the 30-minute Nindy Showcase? Yeah, I think I'm going to. If anyone could do cloud, well, it's Google, but I'm still not excited whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I probably would have been kind of I would have liked it if they would have done some kind of open beta or something and they announced after. Like I was saying, it'd be cool if you could play like a level of Doom Eternal. That would be hype. Just to play Doom. But, yeah, there's just nothing. Definitely some cool ideas, but most of it stuff we do already. I don't like, Google, how do I beat this thing in Tomb Raider? That's never going to work. It's going to end up taking you 10 times longer than just looking up a tutorial. It has 2 games so far. So is Ass Creed the only games we know so far? Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty, I don't know. It's pretty Digital Foundry already has a video that's hilarious. Okay, Google, save that epic replay for me, right? Thanks, Google. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I gotta still decide if I'm gonna do a video on this for like later today. I really don't want to watch that back though. So that was a lot. So much. World premiere. I missed the Kinect, to be honest. Yeah, at least if they would have done something like the Kinect there, did some fun stage demos, but When are you going to play Mario Kart with us over Google streaming? Oh, God. Yeah, that really did drain me. But, yeah, I'll probably make something, post it later. I do kind of want to talk about it. And I'll probably just go into a rant about why, like, something I say almost every time one of these presentations happens, how everyone should just copy the Nintendo Direct. Like, this could have been, I don't know, 10 minutes. Like, tops. 10 minutes for this probably would have been long. There's just nothing there. I'm gonna chill in the, what is it called? The Discord for a bit, because I gotta end this before I end my life. Just watching, even with no audio, just watching this in the background is upsetting me. But, alright, boys. I think I'm gonna look at that play. Play Assassin's Creed now. Every time your favorite YouTuber tweets about a game, they're gonna add the play button to play it now. Jesus Christ. I'm glad they have a first party studio that they invented today. So their first game is gonna come out in like 3 or 4 years. Can't wait. Alright, guys, I'm going to kill this. But, yeah, I'm going to go into the Discord for a bit. And, I don't know. Rethink my YouTube career and think about if this is really worth it. Because, Jesus Christ, that was awful. Alright. See you guys.